Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Snack. We've got live tournament action coming at you right now. It's going to be on GSL Terminus. Guess what? We are in the finals of ALT-Stracraft's Open Arena tournament for the evening. It is the Christmas Eve tournament. I'm kind of interested as how well this has actually gone. We have a little bit less viewership on it, but that's to be expected, and less people signing in. We're missing some of our standard players, some good old-fashioned guys that play quite a bit, quite honestly, in our tournaments, and they just weren't able to show up on Christmas Eve. What the heck, man? Crazies. But man, I am super excited for our finals tonight. We have got potential for some fireworks, and by fireworks I mean potential for cheese. Tmduhen has been known to pull out some cheese tactics. Tang been known to pull out some cheese tactics as well in the short time that we have known him. So it could be two players in a very big hurry here. We'll see how we're going to go. But it is going to be a Zerg versus Protoss. Tmduhen, our yellow Zerg, down here at the 6 o'clock position. Kicking it. Going to be taking on Tang, the orange Protoss. He is up here at the 12 o'clock. Crossed positions there. And so JJD97 asking about spectators. We do not allow spectators, so very sorry, in the tournament matches, just because I don't want anybody to ever say that, oh, well, he was a friend of that guy, he was definitely cheating or something like that. It's just to help us stay away from those type of scenarios. So we just don't allow them as a rule. And yeah, it's just the way it is. But it looks like we're going to open with a spawning pool here for Tmduhen. Interesting. See if he's going to go for some serious pressure. Looks like we're going to have a Forge Fast Expand from Tang. Good standard opener here from Protoss on this map. Nice thing is that you're not only getting 2 bases out of this Forge Fast Expand, but a third as well. So good stuff there from Tang. See how he's going to proceed from here. It needs to be... Oh, he's spending his Chronos pretty well, but looks like he's going to go for Nexus right now. There we go. Nexus going down in very, very good time. 3-minute mark there. Tmduhen, in the meantime, going to be gearing up for what I assume is going to be some lanes. No, he's just grabbing his queen here. He's droning up Hearts to the core. He's grabbing his speed, though, very quickly. Droning up, we do have our cannon now going down. Let's take a look at the positioning of it. It's not a bad position there. Actually quite like that. Cannon going down. He's going to continue this wall off with beefy buildings. The forge, less beefy than the gateway. But that's okay. Probably going to need an... I don't know. We'll see how he's going to complete this wall. It'll be kind of interesting to see. Looks like a couple things are out on the field. He's going to chase this probe around. It is about time to take an expansion here. Oh, pesky. 2 more lings for Tmduhen. Should be able to clean this up pretty quick, and we'll see him toss down that hatchery momentarily. Not bad. And back here at Tang's base, we do have his cannon completed, as well as the Nexus about to be complete. Grabbing double gas up here in his main, so a good potential for some tech play very, very early in this game. He'll toss down his Cyber Core. There's where he's going to plant his Zealot. No Zealot on the way quite yet, however. See if he's going to grab one of those guys here ever. Back here at Tmduhen's base, looks like his hatchery 50% complete. He's currently working on the rocks for his third, so maybe not going to take this forward position. Looks like he may want to try and get that third natural there, which is not a bad play. It does make it a little bit easier to defend, but speed-wise, it's easier to go ahead and take this one, and then you can kind of have this one for a fourth, which is an interesting play. But we'll see how he's going to proceed from here. Looks like he will go for that third there, but his second is about to be up and running. And Tang, still no tech patterns from him quite yet. He is going to be working on warp gate technology, as well as getting out a stalker. He's got double photon cannons, but I can't tell if that's tight. It doesn't appear to be tight right there. I don't know, maybe it is because of this corner. I can't hardly tell, to be honest, but it looks like probably not. Too bad. The Zergling will never know. There are too many cannons here to find out. He's going to have to bring friends with him, and that will put them in danger. What kind of friend would do that? What kind of friend would say, hey guys, let's go test and see if that wall is tight when there are cannons behind it like that? In fact, Tmduhen would be one of those guys. He will send Zerglings to test that here eventually, I would assume. Here comes some Zerglings right now. Maybe this will be the test group These guys are like lab rats. Have you ever noticed that Zerglings are kind of treated like lab rats? Nice for them, though. They are going to scout a stalker cruising out across the map, surround that guy, and take him down. Nice little play there. Those guys have already paid for themselves. Already paid for themselves, indeed. Looks like we are playing a tower defense. No, he's not. That's not. It's tight, actually. So this is his choke. I'm guessing. I don't know. To be honest, I can't hardly tell what he's got going here. He's tossing down a third photon cannon, so solid defense. Excuse me. Yikes. Third base has gone down for Duhen in this position. Looks like it's going to be complete here momentarily. No new tech for him quite yet. Just droning up. Hard to the core. Units tab shows he is 39 drones right now to 35 probes. We did get our tech from Duhen. It was Stargates. 2 of them out on the field. It is, however, scouted there very quickly. And we're going to have some Void Rays out on the field, or just one, actually. Now transitioning into robotics. Wow. Right off the bat, I'm guessing he just didn't like being scouted there. He wanted to spring that on his opponent. And since it was scouted, he's going to go ahead and transition. Now, it's a costly transition here. This is a lot of extra minerals and gas going completely to waste just for one Void Ray. Is not very cost effective there. But we do have a charged up Void Ray. He's going to make himself useful by taking out destructible debris. And back here at Duhen's base, we do have some new tech. It is going to be lair tech in just a little while. So we'll see what he's going to grab off lair. I assume we're going to see some Hydras, since there's the possibility of air. But at the same time, maybe he's just going to go for infestors. I don't know. We'll see. This will be interesting. Now for Tang, we do have our robotics base, so it looks like Colossus will be in order. So he's kind of metagaming this quite a bit here. Saying to himself, he's probably going to try and counter my air with, say, Mutalisks, or Hydralisks rather. And since he's going Hydralisk, well, what is my best counter to that? It is going to be Colossus. Colossus absolutely annihilate those poor Mutilar, or Hydralisks. I keep getting those guys confused tonight for some reason. Hydralisks, indeed. They do counter Hydralisks very well. And so maybe he's going to go for that here very quickly. Should see him chrono boosting out. Notice he's not even working on Immortals in the meantime. He's just going to wait. He's only got the 2 warp gates here. I don't know, this is kind of an interesting play, and he's taking a third base. Looks like he's going to toss down some defense here as well. Oh, it's a very interesting play. Observer out on the field for him. Cruising out across the field, sees lots and lots of creep spread. And a couple Zealots going to be cruising out across the field here. Those guys not going to last very long. Spore Crawler here for Duhen, going to take down that Observer. Almost getting the kill there. Good control from Tang is going to back this guy out. See if he's going to find a needed tech. We do have Roach Warren, and it is going to be some Hydralisks as well as Infestors. So Roach, Hydra, Infestor potentially. That's going to be an interesting unit composition here, but it can be super effective. We'll see how that's going to go, but how's he scouted this? We better just check his vision. Wrong vision. There we go. Nope, he has not scouted this quite yet. Does not know what's going on. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, we do have Colossus now out on the field. He's going to be chrono boosting these suckers out, but it's still only the 2 warp gates, which really strikes me as strange. Needs to get more. There we go. He's got 3 more going down up here. Here come your Zealots and a Void Ray. The Zealot's not going to last long here. Hydralisk behind. Going to be the scary DPS. They're cruising out across the field here. Now notice that Duhen is way ahead in the supply count. He's up to 141. He's producing a heck of a lot of those Hydras right now. Could potentially get caught off guard by as many Colossus are out on this field, however. May see him back out here very quickly with these Hydras when he cruises forward, but it appears that he is indeed going to do just that. Let's just check the economy real quick. It's 68 to 69. Very even economy at this point, and looks like he is going to go for a small attack here at the front gate. Not much defense here. We do have a couple Colossus. These Colossus will be able to annihilate these guys from range. Look how many Hydras you've got here now. And the Colossus really aren't in the greatest position. They're only attacking 1 or 2 at a time. It looks like Duhen going to take down quite a few buildings here. and is going to back out with what few Hydras he does have remaining. It's actually not a bad number. He came in with a lot, but leaves with a good enough number here where I believe he's going to be okay. Now, this is going to buy Tang, I think, enough time, though, to get out on quite a few units to beef that army up. He just didn't have the right unit composition at this point. We do have a Spire going to be out on the field here for Duhen, though, momentarily. I wish you could, you know what I wish you could do is click the production tab and it take you to where the location is. That would be awesome, but we can find it pretty quick. Usually is there only a couple spots where they put it. And this is where he is putting his. I know a lot of people want to see where people put their buildings. Duhen tends to keep them all clumped together, so if they do get sniped, it could be problematic for him. Now, he did secure his 4th base. Going to see some mining there here, I assume, in just a little while. He's going to grab some Corruptors. Corruptors going to be a great counter to this mass of Colossus here. More Colossus coming out on the field. He's got a whole bunch of gateways. Should be okay moving forward. He is going to grab a Dark Templar Shrine as well. DT Shrine, where did he put it? Where'd you go, DT Shrine? You are not it. Am I missing something here? Where the heck is his DT Shrine? Going down. Oh, there it is. There it is. I didn't quite see it. Look at this. That's a lot of Colossus now out on the field here. He's getting even more. He's still producing Colossus. This may even be overcommitment to Colossus. He doesn't have hardly any AA in here. Look at him. Well, he's got some, but that's not tons. Nice scouting there from Duhen. He's going to see this army composition. It is Stalkers and Colossus. They do have +1/+1 out on the field. And here comes a couple Roaches and Hydras. I'm trying to figure out what these guys are doing. They're not even going to get a kill. He almost got 1 kill. Almost. But it's like he's sacking units on purpose. I think he's trying to get out some more Corruptors or something. He's got 10 in production right now. He's going to have a heck of a lot of Corruptors. These Corruptors will be able to annihilate those Colossus very, very quickly, and I assume he's going to turn them into Broodlords shortly thereafter, except he doesn't have his Greater Spire out quite yet, so he's going to be grabbing Flyer Attack level 1, however, but in the meantime, Tang cruising out across the field. He's about to be maxed as well. It's a lot of Colossus. +2 completed on these guys now. Flyer Attack level 1 is complete. Look at all these Corruptors taking down the Colossus. Notice he's using the Corruption ability. Well done. Using the Corruption ability, and is going to have to back these guys out after he takes down all of these Colossus, but they are all now dead. Dead as can be. And back he goes with these units. Going to be pumping out Roaches, man. 32 of them out on the field here momentarily. Looks like Tang going to go for some drops, probably with his DTs. Going to try and snipe this hatchery is a smart move right now at this point. Duhen probably going to need to secure another base immediately or just retake this one. But here come your Roaches. Looks like they may even get in time to save this base. Blink, though, being used there very, very effectively. No, he's going to take it down indeed. Taking it down. Tang is having to back out here. He did lose that base, but I still think that he's going to be in okay shape moving forward here. Now, Tang does have a lot of Stalkers. He's got +2/+2 completed on these guys. He's currently working on +3 and is working on his drop ships. So where is his drop ship? He's got 2 of them in production, but here comes his blink attack. It's a lot of Stalkers. A lot of Stalkers. Good corruption being used. I love seeing corruption. That's such a nice ability here. Duhen, though, is going to have to back out for just a moment. Man, that blink is super effective. Got to try and get something done here. Here comes your Infestors from the high ground. Going to be tossing down some Fungals there. Nicely done. Chain Fungling these guys. Tang holding it off in phenomenal style. Checking units lost. Tang is doing phenomenally. Duhen way, way behind. 5,000 resources behind right now. That is brutal, brutal, brutal. Dropships going down there. Not going to happen. Nicely done. Good scouting there from Duhen, taking those guys out. No warp-ins or anything. Looks like we're going to be okay. Looks like Tang is going to re-go for this attack. He's about to have +3 complete on these units. Are we going to see some more corruption being utilized here? Looks like these guys may be just about out of it. No. They're not. They got plenty. Good blink micro. I'll tell you what, that blink micro can save you. Here comes your infestors. Yikes. Tang, or Duhen making a couple errors there, I think, in his micro. He could be in a little bit of trouble here. Tang does have a supply advantage right now. Tang cruising around here. Let's see if he's going to be able to hold on. My goodness. These Blink Stalkers being extremely effective, and he's having to pull drones here. GG from Duhen. Unbelievable. Tang is like all in with Stalkers, man. Keeping that pressure on. Beautiful stuff. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in our next game. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. Game 2 of this best of 5 final coming at you. It is going to be on GSL's dual site. I love it, I love it, I love it. And let's see, who's it asking? JJ, out on the live stream, we do not allow spectators in the matches. Do apologize for that. It is a sad deal. What can I say? But I just have to make sure that nobody can ever say that, oh man, well that guy was helping my opponent or whatever like that, you know. And we just don't want to have people in game like that where somebody could say that's not fair. So yeah, it's just one of those things. But it is going to be dual side. It is a 2-player map. Tang going to be spawning as our orange Protoss player over here on the left side of the map, and Duhen spawning on the right side. He is our red Zerg. Looks like a standard wall off going to go down for Tang in good time. So we're going to open here now. Game number 1 did go to Tang. Somehow pulling it off with those Blink Stalkers. I can't believe it, man. He really had pretty decent Blink micro there, making those guys super cost effective, and Duhen just wasn't able to make the defense happen that second go around there. Good stuff. We'll see where he's going to go from here. If he's going to go for a pool, I kind of half assume that he is going to go pool first here. But we'll see. Maybe he's going to go for something crazy. He's at 14 supplies, so if it is going to be a pool, it'll be down right now. He's got 200. Yep, there goes his pool. Cool, so pool first, and back here at Tang's base, it is a gateway. Good standard opener thus far. Is going to get the gas down at right about the same time as expected. So far so good. Standard openers. And a probe scout for Tang going to be cruising up here to Duhen's base. We'll see what he's going to find. He's going to see a drone cruising down here. Pylon going to go down here for Tang. Doesn't want to be bothered with trying to micro his probe. He's just going to go ahead and toss down that pylon. Looks like we're probably going to see some Zerglings in production here momentarily. First a Queen, however. Smart play there from Duhen. He's not super rushed here at this point to take down that expansion, but he does get it anyway. Looks like Tang did cancel that pylon. And we're going to have our hatchery go down still before the 3.5 minute mark there for Duhen. That's really, really good timing. Back here at Tang's base, we do have a good standard opener. He did get that cyber core down. However, he's grabbing his second gas, indicative of some kind of very early tech. Got it down pretty stinking early there. See what he's going to do. Duhen's hatchery about 50% complete here. He's stalled mining on his gas right at 100. Got that metabolic speed boost, and he is set to go here for just a little while. Second Queen on the way. This one going to be headed down to the natural. Here comes a probe, however, from Tang, and we've got some Zerglings cruising out across this field. And the gateway pumping out a Stalker. Looks like the defenses here for Tang should be sufficient against a couple Lings. And wisely, Duhen is going to back out. Do you see a Stargate? Now, did he scout that? I can't tell if he made it that far in. No, he didn't. Not quite far enough in to see the Stargate. So, good stuff there from Duhen. Or from Tang, I guess. Excuse me. Probe here going to get annihilated. Nicely done from Duhen. His name's kind of difficult to say, I'll tell you what. It just sounds strange to me sometimes. Does sound strange on occasion. Looks like he is just gearing up for solid economic play for a little while. You check that units tab. He's at 26 drones to 21 probes. Just being in pretty good shape. Back here at Tang's base, what is he going to be going for here? He's got his second and third gateways out on the field, so just 3 gates, Stargate. I guess he's going for maybe... No, he's going for voids. So void rays it is. You don't necessarily need 3 gateways if you're going to go voids. You can sometimes make do with 2, but you really have to stay on top of those warp ins. So maybe he's just going to plan on playing a little sloppy maybe. But he does have that first void out on the field. Going to start working on an Overlord. Duhen, in the meantime, going to be cruising around with his Zerglings. Looks like he may be able to pick up a couple kills here. Wow, indeed he does. Looks like he's even going to make it into the base. Going to take down this pylon. Where is that Void Ray? Here comes the Void Ray. Did pick up 2 kills. Duhen is currently supply blocked, but you know what? He's at 52 supply to Tang's 34. So being supply blocked here is not the worst little deal. Duhen staying very active with his links, going to try and keep Tang stuck on one base here for a while Duhen is going to be working on a hatch. Or no, a lair. Is it a lair? Yeah, it's a lair. Okay. Yep, his lair in the main. Good stuff, and getting some extra gas. We'll see what he's going to tech to from here. Tang did finally get his Nexus down. GLHW, good luck, have watermelon. That's funny. So Deverax out on the live stream saying that he was hungry. C-Calms told him to have some watermelon. And Deverax has now coined a new phrase, GLHW, off of that. Good luck, have watermelon. I love it. We can send royalties to C-Calms for the use of that one. Or actually, I guess it would be Deverax. He came up with it. Good luck, have watermelon. Maybe they can share the profits because it was kind of half C-Calms. I don't know. You guys decide. You let me know how you feel about that. If you guys want to include me in the profits, I would love to be included. Bunch of sentries now out on the field. And the Nexus is about to be complete. If you do check that units tab, however... Oh, my cancel! What the cancel is going on here? He did cancel his Nexus. 5 gateways. My goodness. And a Stargate. Whoa. Okay, and look at this. Duhen. Oh, wow. Duhen gearing up in a very big way here. He has got double spore crawlers, 5 spine crawlers here to deal with this attack. He does see it headed his way. He's putting those suckers down ASAP. Knows that Tang is going to be going for this big push. Duhen does not want to lose. 2 games in a row here. Here comes your attack. I mean, Tang about ready to go here. Just about any moment he's going to toss down a forward pylon. That's a lot of zealots. Good bunch of sentries as well. Let's see what we've got here for roaches. It's not bad numbers. Not bad numbers. Good bunch of Zerglings here. The Zerglings obviously can run right through here as well as the roaches right between these units. But the force fields will be able to prevent that. He can space the force fields out quite a bit here. Here comes your attack. He's going to go for, wow, Guardian Shield here right away. And great control here from Duhen. He wants to engage right here next to all of these towers, if you will. His crawlers. And Tang probably going to have to back out here. He's taking down quite a few units. Looks like he is going to get the snipe on that queen. That's a good snipe there. But all in all, Duhen holding on very strong. Oh, he's got some guy stuck in the back, but looks like this engagement's still going well for Duhen. All he has to do is kill this army, and he's really going to be in great shape. Yeah, I mean, Duhen way ahead at this point. C-Calm's already calling it out on the live stream, and that is a minute ago because, quite frankly, we've got over a minute lag. So I just barely caught it. And, I mean, Duhen really doing a great job here. I do believe that game number 2 is probably going to go in favor of Duhen at this point. There it is, the GG from Tang. Well played, he says, and game number 3 will be headed your way momentarily with Donald Tab, always old Starcraft. We'll catch you guys then. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We've got live tournament action coming at you. Game 3 in this best of 5 series here. Tang and Duhen going to be battling it out. It is tied up. I love it, and this is going to be sort of a tiebreaker of sorts, because one person will be making it match point for themselves right here, right now. And by right now, I mean within the next, I don't know, 6 to 18 minutes is my guess. To be honest, I don't suspect that we're going to have any games longer than 18, considering these players. Tang tends to like his one-base plays, man. I'll tell you what. A lot of pushing. Aggression, though, does pay off a lot of the time, so we'll see how that's going to go for him. He is going to go for what appears to be a Forge Fast Expand, so maybe I will eat my words. If it goes over 18 minutes, I will give cSOstang a Christmas dollar. Yeah. We'll give him the prize for that. If it goes over 18 minutes, I'll give cSOstang $1. So it's kind of like a bet almost. But we'll see how that's going to go. Duhen is going to be our yellow Zerg. He is down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Down here in the bottom left, it is Tang. He's the orange Protoss. Forge going down here for Tang. Appears that he is going to be gearing up for that Forge Fast Expand. Does have his probe scout cruising in here. And we do have a spawning pool on the way here for Duhen. Pool first. Looks like Tang is going to be blocking the expansion here for just a little while. Duhen cruising down here. Looks like he's going to try and chase this probe off. Is he going to be able to get this down ASAP, or is Duhen going to go for... Oh, almost. You got it, buddy. You got it. Oh, he almost had it down. That was funny. And let's see, we've got him going to... Oh, he backs out, and Duhen taking that opportunity to blast that hatchery down. Nice control there. Tang going to have to back out with this poor probe. He's like, man, go find something good to do, you useless probe. Sorry, he did stop it for a good while. Forge Fast Expand going down pretty well here for Tang. He does have that Nexus gone down in pretty good time. He does have his gateway here. Looks like he's going to be completing his wall off. And a photon cannon at the ready in just a moment. Double gas going down very, very early. Looks like he is going to go tech. Probably going to be, I don't know, I'm guessing Stargates at this point. If it gets scouted, you know, he can always transition into something else. Like he did in Game 1, right? Which actually worked pretty well, strangely. I was like, man, he wasted the heck out of those Stargates, but turned out being okay in the end. So let's see, Duhen here with his queen and some Ling is going to take out that scouting probe. Spawning pool is all we've got so far. No gas quite yet, but he did not give that information away to Tang. Still no gas. He's going like Spanishiwa style almost. You guys remember old Spanishiwa? I mean, it was a build that, it wasn't necessarily his build, but it got named after him, I think mostly because of Husky. To be honest, Husky said, oh man, this guy's awesome. Look at this, he's really doing this cool no-gas build, and everybody started to call it the Spanishiwa build because Husky showcased it as such. So it's kind of interesting how things go sometimes in the Starcraft 2 community. Wall off here for Tang is going pretty well. He does have a Zealot out on the field. He's going to be working on his Warp Gate technology. Nothing up in the main quite yet, not even a pylon, not even a mouse, to be honest, here on Christmas Eve. It's going to be chrono boosting out a Stalker. Got that sucker rallied to the Overlord. Kill. Here comes your Stalker. Looks like he is going to get the kill on this Overlord. Duhen, gotta be careful, buddy. Got to be careful indeed, and he is just beefing up his economy during this time. He's at 39 drones to 32 probes. Tang not doing a bad job economically here for Forge Fast Expand, but wow, Duhen really kicking into high gear. He's now going to grab 4 gas all at once. Just the 2 base. Not a bad little deal. But Tang still has not chosen any tech, and he is just on the one gateway. He is going to be grabbing weapons level 1 here. There, we're choosing some tech. It is going to be a Twilight Council, which not necessarily tech in and of itself, but we'll see where he's going to go from here. If he's going to go straight for Blink, DTs perhaps, who knows? It could be just about anything. This guy is quite a wild card. What can I tell you? Do have a Zealot and a Stalker cruising out across the map. We've got a Queen down here and some Lings for defense. Zergling's going to chase. Ooh, you're going to focus down the Zealot there. I'm now going to chase down your Stalker in production. Do we have speed? Yes, we do. It is about to be complete. Looks like he's going to stall chasing of the Stalker here for a little while, however. So that's alright. A couple spawn crawlers going to be going down, and he appears to be in great shape. Tmduhen. It is going to be DTs for Tang. Good stuff. So if he could catch his opponent off guard here with those with DTs, he's putting down a bunch of gateways here as well. There's his DT tech. No scouting of this quite yet. Tmduhen is securing a third just now. He needs to send something in here to scout the tech. It is that time. It's 9 minutes in. This Dark Shrine is a little bit late, but still needs to be scouting what the tech is. He has no idea. He's playing absolutely blind at this point. Either that or just set up some, you know, spore crawlers. He does have detection already out on the field. He does have an overseer. So, I mean, that's good. What can I say? Another hatcher going down in the main. Looks like he's going to have a nice little macro hatch set up. And his Spire is a little bit over 50% complete. A couple Lings cruising up there. Just want to see what's going on. They did catch wind of the robotics here. It looks like we're going to go for DT drops, I assume, at this point. Oh, wow. This main mineral line, though, is completely undefended. He doesn't have nearly enough stalkers. He only got one stalker out. Here comes your DTs, your first ones. Indeed, 3 of them going to be cruising out across the map. And up he goes to the potential third. Doesn't see anything here. Looks like he is going to back out and go straight to the natural. Oh, he didn't see those. Maybe he did see them. He should have turned around. If he had turned around right there, he would have been in great shape. DTs are going to die, ladies and gentlemen. Dead, 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 and there's only one more. This guy trying to figure out what's going on. He should be killing Lings right now. Up to the high ground he goes. He is going to scout this expansion, though, so at least he's getting some scouting intel in. And we do have a dropship complete, but we also have our first round of Mutalisks. Let's see where the dropship is headed. There he goes, right there. He's got nobody in. Nobody in. And Tang cruising around. He's got his stalkers up here in the main, but here comes your mutas. They are going to pick off quite a few of these probes. And going to back out. Looks like one is going to get sniped there very, very quickly. Good control there from Tang. Tmduhen already going to start doing the damage. Now, the cool thing is about this is that with these mutaplay, he should be able to keep Tang stuck on one base. Oh, wow. These guys are they going to be able to get back up? Oh, there's enough sight here. They can blink. They can blink up. Should be just fine. They'll blink up here momentarily. Dropship here going down, but look at that! Tmduhen did find it and is going to take that sucker down. We do have some spawn crawlers and a spore crawler going down in this mineral line as well. And here comes your stalkers. Looks like these guys are going to blink up into the main here. Nice little play from Tang. Here comes your Lings. Trying to get some kiting down. Not too bad. Mutas, though, ugh. I don't like to see guys attacking straight up with mutas like that. But he is taking them down in pretty decent style, to be honest. Especially if they're running away and not attacking. That is a good time to attack stalkers. There's only 4 left. Only 4 left, so he did make it up here to join some buddies, except for 2 of them. These guys were a little bit short on their blink. Wow. They must not have gone through all of the training or something. But still just the 2 base here for Tang. You know, 2 base all in is super good though. I'll tell you what. I know because I do a 2 base Protoss all in versus Zerg. On occasion. I'll put it that way. I open DTs, expand, harass with DTs, and go straight into high temps for Archons and charge lots. It's tons of fun. But Duhen here being super active with these Mutalisks. He does have +1 complete on these guys. Is not going to allow Tang to take another base. Cruising forward with some Lings here, and his Mutas for the DPS, taking these suckers down. Good blink micro though, however, from Tang. Should be able to throw these guys out for just a moment. Blinking forward, going to try and take down a couple more. Not too bad all in all. Duhen though really pushing it with these Mutas. He's got to try and keep these suckers alive, man, especially against just Stalkers. Stalkers are cheaper, and it is very important to not lose your tech units like that. But he's been fairly effective. Units lost going to show that Tang is indeed behind, and that is not good because he is only on the 2 base. His main is going to be getting pretty close to mined out here as well. Let's just take a look at that. Yeah, he's getting really low here. Really low. Cannons here are going to go down. Oh, wow, never mind. There's a whole bunch of them. Wow, Duhen's so forceful here. It's crazy interesting to me. He doesn't mind losing his Mutas. That's really kind of interesting. But still, all in all, it's been relatively cost-effective. Looks like he is going to back in here for just a moment. Maybe. Taking out some more of those probes. Taking out that cannon as well. And backing out there before he has to engage a whole bunch of Stalkers. Notice the supply counts here. 168 for Duhen to 99 of Tang. Duhen way the heck ahead. He does now have his 4th mining base. The 3rd here going down for Tang. Looks like he absolutely is going to need it. He's got double photon cannons going down here, hopefully for defense. Hopefully that will be enough to keep some guys out, but so far it is not. If Tang does decide to take that down, he could be in great shape. Do have a big warp in here from Tang, or Duhen rather. Duhen here with his warp in. Going to be cruising into the mineral line. Double spine crawlers here. We're going to need to see some defense here ASAP. They're going to try and snipe the hatch. Nice play there. And probably going to see Duhen go ahead and rebuild this immediately. Notice that he is going to be flying in with his Mutalisks and going to be able to deny this Nexus, I believe. Yep, indeed, Duhen does toss that hatchery down right away. He's going to do a little bit of long-distance mining in the meantime. He does have now a bunch of infestors out on the field. Look how much energy he's got on these guys, man. And the creep spread across this map is phenomenal. But the space here, denied by Duhen. Great stuff, and he is completely maxed out right now. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of Stalkers here. He does have +3 on these guys and +1 armor. Not too bad, I'll tell you. I mean, this could be a scary army, especially with as good of the blink macro that Tang does have. We'll see if he's going to be able to pull this off. My guess is probably not. Duhen has got such a scary army at this point. And you're going to see some good fungals here, I assume. Fungals will stop that kiting backwards of that blink. I mean, that's really going to be brutal. But Duhen backing out here for just a moment. Looks like he wants to float a couple extra men before he makes this happen. Oh, we got some DT harass going down here. Not going to happen for very much longer. Duhen cleaning it up there in very good time. Tang really in a bad position right now. He's just does not have quite enough units. Good fungals going down, keeping these Stalkers from backing out. Forcing the engagement here is absolutely brutal. Look at all these infestors. I've never seen so many infestors. My goodness, that is so many. Just going to start tossing down your infested Terrans. These guys are going to be moving in, and there it is. GG, well played. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. That was a wonderful game. We'll be seeing you in the next here momentarily, so stay where you are. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We've got that live tournament action, and guess what? This is the finals between Tang and Tmduhen. Duhen showing a lot of strength right now. He's a phenomenal Zerg player. He's really got some great strategies here. Oh, the specs. That's right. I do apologize. I kept forgetting to do that. All right, let's go over the specs here real quick. Since we do have a moment here on an extremely large map, it is Calm Before the Storm. The specs on my computer is the i7 chip. I've got that. I've got it overclocked to 4.5 gigahertz each core. Obviously, it's a 6-core. I do have the EVGA classified motherboard. It's pretty stinking nice. I've got 24 gig of Corsair memory, and I've got a 2 terabyte main drive. It is not, however, solid state. It is, however, super fast. 10,000 RPMs is ridiculous fast, and I've got several other drives as well in a RAID setup for when I do my casting. I record a lot of these videos, obviously, and they go on my little RAID set. And so that's pretty good. And I do have the GTX for my graphics card. It is a GTX 590. And I love it. I love it. It supports 3 monitors off 1 card. It's basically a, what would you call it? An SLI crossover type thing. So the GTX 590 is essentially 2 GTX 580s in 1 card. And so there we go. That is the specs on my computer. It is also in a Thermaltake case. I do have a big water cooler from Thermaltake that puts all the cooling down on my processor, and it keeps it super cool. Love it, love it, love it. This thing is a beast machine, I'll tell you what, man. And I've got 3 monitors, a 23-inch in the center. No, it's 24 inches in the center, and then 22 inches on the side, on either side. So my main screen, what you see right here with my mouse flying around in circles, that is my main screen. Yeah, 24 gigabytes of RAM, CCOMs. It's 12 times 2. They're 3 DIMMs each. So I've got 6 slots on the card, and there's 4 gig on each card. So times 6 is 24. But good stuff. So into this game we go. It is looking to be a potential macro game. Notice that Tang tossing down a fast expansion as well as a forge at his main, then getting his gateway here. He's kind of forge fast expanding in a wonky way. You can just go gateway expand here. But forge is okay. It's not a bad play here. Definitely not bad. But you can, if you want to, go straight for your gateway, which does enable you to get more units out quicker. So but it's just one of those things. It is a nice pocket expansion, easy to defend from ground attacks. However, from air attacks, it could be problematic. We'll see how that's going to go. And Duhen, quite frankly, man, he is, he's done a pretty good job with his air play too thus far. I can't believe how forceful he is actually in that last game. Very, very forceful with his Mutalisks. Forceful indeed. Duhen does have his expand up and running. Here he's seeing a scout coming into his base. He's going to go ahead and take that sucker down. Pretty good. And back here at Tang's base, he's going to toss down a photon cannon. Does have his wall off sort of complete. There's his cyber core. No zealot on the way quite yet. Looks like he's just going to rely on the photon cannon. It was about 4,800. But I built it myself, my computer. So real quick, I built it myself, and it did save me a couple $1,000s. If I had somebody else build it for me, it'd cost me about $2,000 more. So I did okay with it. It's not too bad. But it is spendy. Spendy, spendy, spendy. Duhen here mining double gas. He does have no gas down here at his natural, however. So we'll see where he's going to proceed. Notice he's going to be grabbing a lair tech right away up here at his main. Units tab shows 36 drones to 34 probes. Very even economy. We do have Stargates out on the field there back here in the back. Definitely not proxy. As far away from proxy as you can possibly get. Second one going down, so he's going to go double Stargate here. Interesting play. We'll see if Duhen going to be able to catch wind of this. This is kind of a tough position to scout. He does have an Overlord headed in that direction, though. It will take him approximately a year to get there. Come on, Bob. Get moving. Let's go, Bob the Overlord. I'm actually surprised these guys don't fly faster. They look to be more aerodynamic than Mutalisks to me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Roachwarren is going to be down here for Duhen. And we don't have any AA out on the field other than, oh, look at that, Hydralisk Den. Interesting. Gonna go straight for Hydras here. Grab that Lair Tech early. Maybe he did scout this. Let's go check. I doubt it. I don't think he did scout it, but, oops. No, he didn't. Did not. Just probably guessing at it, especially considering his opponent. But that's okay. Duhen going to be kicking it in a forward position with one Zergling, just in case he is going to be cruising out across the map with anything. That way we'll give him plenty of time to gear up for defense. In production, we do have a Nidus Worm, so it looks like he's going for a Hydra Nidus. This is awesome play. I love the Hydra Nidus play. Makes me super happy. There's your Nidus network right there. Look at that. Wow. Air weapons level 1 going down. It is going to be a bunch of Phoenix. This is nice play here from Tang. Nice play from Tang. He is going to grab his third Stargate, however. I'm not sure he actually needs the third. I don't know. Actually, we'll ask Calms. Do you know if he needs the third Stargate here, or is he overcommitting? I mean, does he have too much Stargates out on the field here? In your opinion, he would know. He's a great person to ask that. And if anybody else is high level, you know, Protoss player, go ahead and chime in there as well. I just know for sure that Calms would have the answer to that. So good stuff here. We are loading up a Nidus network. Lings, Roaches, Hydras, everything going in here. We do have what appears to be one Void Ray cruising out across the field. Is Duhen going to be prepared for defense here? Looks like, yeah, he's got a Queen. So here comes one Void Ray, and where's this probe going? Do not know. Tang doesn't have any defenses, man. He's got Phoenix, but Phoenix, quite frankly, are not going to be able to help against. Once the Nidus Worm goes down, man, he's not going to be able to stop it. I hear it. Global, where the heck is it? Oh, it's at the... Whoa, it's down on the low ground. What the heck? Cruising up to the high ground. He's got a whole bunch of Phoenix here. Looks like your Hydras need to get into the battle. Get in there. There we go, Hydras. Hydra's going to be super effective. Tang picking up the wrong units. He needs to be picking up these Hydras. The Hydras having free reign here is absolutely brutal. Look at that. The Hydra's taking down the Phoenix. My goodness, guys. This is game point here for Duhen, and he could potentially take it down there. It is quite a blunder here from Tang at this point. Tang got to be picking up the correct units. Here come your Hydras. Look at that. He's not picking up these Hydras. Needs to be getting out with these gateways. The gateways are way behind, and Tang giving the awe and the smiley face. It appears that it is going to be a GG, followed by that and a GG from Duhen, apparently. Want to do some carriers? That would have been cool to see, but we do appreciate it nonetheless. He did have his carriers on the way there, but you know what? Great game. Duhen making it happen. That was interesting placement of the Nidus Worm, but you know what? He just needed to get those Hydras out across the field fast, and that was perfect. Perfect. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt tab. Always alt Starcraft. We'll see you guys next time.